Hello and welcome to B&D. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the little bell for your notifications. Meow.
Hello, it's still Friday. It's afternoon now, which I've just stopped off at Tesco's on the way. But I picked up something else. I'm not sure where I picked it up. Once again, I couldn't work out any technically any idea. There's no hints. Where. But it was a little weird. What I got was the drink, the cookie, and the Subway of the day, the 6-inch sub of the day, which is all very good as long as you like what the sub of the day is. That'll do. Yeah, it's fine if you like what the sub of the day is. Some of them I don't like what they are, so I can't get them. This one, it's a bit in the air. It's not one I would pick myself. But as we take it, the sub of the day one offer that they do is £3.99 for the sub, the drink, and the cookie. And I have a lot of the honey mustard, so it is all over the place. But as we say, for £3.99, that is probably the best offer that you're going to get. Because it's better than going in the supermarket. So let's break for a second and I'll be back in a minute. So yeah, I have a lot of sauce. Now, so much sauce that it is going everywhere in this. The packaging is so, what it's wrapped in is just covered in it. But that should make the bread moist, which should help me eat it. Now, if we take it that this is not the size of that £2.89 chicken and bacon one that I did not long ago, that I had not long ago. Maybe I'll add that onto this. Because that, it might have had the chicken in, might have had the bacon in. But it was extremely dry without something else. So I put tomato and red tomato and pickle sauce in it, and that really did pick up the flavour for it. I got as well as I got this in one of the cheap shops. It was like, I think it was like 30p. So yeah, I think that's a better deal. The £3.99 from Subway is a better deal than the sandwich drink in the supermarkets, other than the weird thing that happened. If I got my drink in a carton like this and took it from the machine, the meal, the £3.99 meal was £3.99. if I wanted a bottle out of the fridge, so technically something you could seal up or not drink straight away, she said there was an extra 30p charge, but she tried charging me £4.49, which is 50p. So it is something you've got to look out for when she says, do you want a drink from the machine or something from the fridge? Because if you don't take any notice, you won't be paying the £3.99, the £2.99, you'll be paying £3.49. So that's not as good. You know, you have to keep your eyes open on how some places are sneaking in extra cost, because a bottle of pop, you can get many bottles of pop in B&M and Home Bargains for 50p. So that means you're not really paying, you're paying for a bottle that you've already should have already have paid for in the meal, which means you're paying for your drink twice. So yep, so I have this, which is every bit of salad that they have except for jalapenos, because they're too hard for me. Well, they're too hot, and you know, it's quite hot in the car. It's, when I stopped here, it said it was 16 degrees, but it has been up to 19. But that's here in the car, not necessarily outside, but I have walked around with my arms out. So yeah, keep an eye on what you're being charged. And I corrected it down. I said, oh well, I'll just have one. You didn't say there was an extra cost for taking the bottle out. So she corrected down, and it was back down to the price it was supposed to be. So yeah, I'm not paying extra for a bottle out of the machine when I might as well just have the drink that comes with it. You know, if I was eating in, maybe I might have been able to sneak and get another drink. But since I was taking it away, I couldn't do that. So it was just a one-off drink. So it's not the same as going into Taco Bell and being able to refill, which does help make the meal a better value and encourage me to physically go there more often. And as I said, I'll probably be going on Sunday for my dinner. Well, today hasn't been too bad. I bought a cross, which looked nice, so I haven't really bought anything. It's mostly just going out for fresh air and stuff rather than going out for buying. So, yep. So with that, Subways, yep, there's nothing wrong with it, but you don't want to be paying £7 and £8 for it, because I don't see that being worth it, you know. They had some which were, if you went to the wrong Subway in a busy town, you were paying £11 for a Subway and a drink, which is far too expensive. So you have to look for the deals. That's all we have to say. You have to keep, as Trump would said, no, let's not go back there. So until next time, bye for now.
Thank you for watching. See you next time.